I love when TPR asks sarcastic questions and then you can ruin it by answering him seriously.
I do it all the time. He's convinced that I don't know what a joke or sarcasm is because I do it literally every time. Him and Kois, they can't stand it. It's awesome.
I love it. Okay, so moving on.
In terms of playing, I'd say, given the list of captains, I am most definitely the worst in terms of actual skill. I have no illusions of how good I am. But I don't know. I'm just hoping I can be a good drafter. I think I can see players, or like how well players play, and try and build a good team and go from there. Like kind of Raven has had a knack for doing that in the past. He's not necessarily the best player out there, but he's been able to 2 seasons in a row now put very competitive teams together on a bit of a budget and benching himself. And like I'm not going into this like trying to force myself into a major spot. If I end up in a major spot because I'm the best option, then fine. But I am totally open into benching myself for others. So that's my plan. How do I think I'm gonna do? I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully well. I know Origin, I am particularly worried about being in the Origin group. There's a lot of Doddsfall, and I mean, I don't want to have to play Fatal twice because he's Fatal, and then I think Doddsfall is another guy who's really good and is really good drafter and knows a lot of people. So,
as someone who's pretty close to Trowball, hangs out in the Tiers channel all the time, who do you think Trowball is going to take as his preliminary pick? What are the chances it's Grant or TPR or another former Tiers player?
I don't know who he'll take. Like, he's still like he's leading towards playing a lot. Like I think right now he's saying he's NPC just to be safe in case he does want to do it. But I know he upgraded his internet to fiber or something like that, and his ping is like 10 or something stupid to Origin, and he's feeling really good. So I think he might play. I don't know. I'm not really I'm not one of those guys. I'm not gonna I do have like an interest form that I send out to people, but I'm not going to. I don't know. It's really just with play or something like that. If I see something I like, which could be anything from just your attitude. Like there's a lot of people that I like to hang out with, and to me that it's just as important. If I want to have a team that's a bunch of people that I can hang out with over the summer, and shoot the tag pro. So if you can have a solid attitude and you're willing to learn, that's for breaking into minors. That's the number one thing is potential. I'm just looking for potential. So hopefully in tryouts, that's all. And in terms of minors, obviously that's for more like the backup minors guys. But yeah, eager. I guess in terms of advice, I don't know. Don't be a dick, I guess, or don't be like that kind of dick. We're all dicks, but yeah, I don't know.
True.
I'm going to decline the answer, but mostly because I don't really know how to answer the question. I'm not sure exactly what I'm looking for, just good players.
Okay. You've been around for a while now, and you've captained before. What leg up do you think you have on some of the other captains? Do you think those things, having been around, give you a leg up on some of the others?
I don't know if it really gives me a specific advantage. I think if I had an advantage, it'd be like that I've known most players for a long time, but really changing conferences kind of switches that up because I've been playing in the West for the longest time, and moving to the East, I kind of lose all like knowledge of any minors players or like NFT players that I think are going to be good. Because I'm looking at a whole different pool of players. Maybe, no, that's pretty much it. I don't think I'm at a leg up at all.
So you came pretty close to winning Season 8. What do you think your Season 8 team was lacking that, prevented you from winning? And what do you think it takes in a team to win MLTP?
Specifically, when it comes to Season 8, I think we came really close. I'm not sure exactly what we were lacking. Maybe just being better. Our offense were great flag carriers. Maybe our defense could have worked a little bit better together. Even though on velocity we put up a good fight. I don't know. Maybe better performance on Smirk because Dino kind of killed us there. As for what I think we need to win for Season 10, just a team that knows how to work well together. Defense-wise, I'm just gonna look for a partner who can work well with me. Mr. Gon in that case was pretty good. I think he fits a support. He fits any role pretty well, as he's shown with Slide. I'm not necessarily looking to draft players I've played with before. I mean, I definitely keep them in mind. Like I know Mr. Gon. Mr. Gon had a really good season. His team had a really good season. And I think one of the reasons why Slide did so well was because he has such a great supporter. So I mean, I'm definitely open to drafting Mr. Gon, but there's also other defenders that I'd be willing to get. As for, I guess, Milkstick would be the only other player that I could draft on Radius. I could possibly get him. It just depends on if he's going to sign up and how he's playing.
Pushing, you're seeing a little bit of desperation here from base gods. They need some caps here. Oh my goodness! Oh my god! LeBron!
I watch a lot of Sockles, Rockles, a lot of random tournaments. I don't really play them because they're not fun to me, but I watch those more. I don't think tryouts are very helpful, but definitely keeping active and playing in those types of tournaments are what I look for.
This is going to be your first season captaining. What advantage do you think, if any, do you have over other captains?
I think my skill level's on par or ahead of all the other Eastern captains. And I think I understand offense as well as anyone in the game. So I think I can definitely, through my own skills, carry a team, but also, teach a partner. Like I played with Young Sinatra this season. We played defense, but he was able to put up 51 caps, which is pretty crazy for someone who's playing support mostly. So I definitely can teach offense.
It takes for a team to win games in this league and to actually make it to the Super Bowl and then to win the Super Bowl?
A lot of it's obviously skill, not just like knowing Tag Pro, being smart. At the high majors level, a lot of it's decision making. Like you watch minors players, they're just not as quick with those key decisions. So I think I have those skills, and most of my team is pretty good about that. But a lot of it is, I think, for our team in particular, mental composure. There are times in the middle of the season where we tilted and fucked up, our record against teams we should have beaten. But you gotta have a strong mental fortitude, I think, to make it all the way. I think there's a decent chance. I know Young Sinatra wants to play defense this season, and I'll have to look at him again in a different way. I don't think Bali's playing, Turbo, maybe? I don't know. He has a lot of lag issues and shit, so I don't know if I want to deal with that, but he's a solid player. I really wanted to play without High again, but he's a captain, unfortunately.